that, I've been trying to mix on that level, and I rewatch it from time to time to learn stuff. It's a little outdated because it's talking about studio equipment from like the 80s and 70s, I think.
Yeah.
It's actually it's fundamental to producing. Like when you're thinking about EQ, volume, space, all that stuff. When you're thinking about that stuff, it's hard to visualize, and you visualize, and it makes it perfect to visualize, which is why I put it in my playlist. To how to trying to learn music theory, and I also put a bunch of other stuff like
Same.
like music appreciation
Mm-hmm.
stuff in there too. I also curated a bunch of playlists. I have my certified box for every season playlist.
I
Um,
love that.
on Spotify and on YouTube. The Spotify playlist is different from the YouTube playlist because different songs are on Spotify than there are on YouTube, so they're different.
Right.
Um, the what's it called? The I can't think. The sorry, ADHD.
That's okay. I understand. I feel like all creatives have just a little bit of the ADHD, just a teensy
Yeah,
weensy
and
bit.
I'm also autistic, which is why I named my album Music to Stem to. Because
I love that.
music because I repeat sounds over and over and over again. Like if you listen to my production closely, you can notice that I repeat certain sounds that might
Yeah.
stand out to me a little bit. But I don't repeat them for the entire song because it just gets annoying after a while for me at least. I don't know about the average listener, but it gets annoying for me. So I try to, and the reason why I'm different in my production is because when I was little, I used to listen to Skrillex, and I used to listen to a whole bunch of shit. I used to listen to, man, I didn't even know how to make music. I was figuring out how to make music for the longest time. I watched the UFK dubstep tutorial so many fucking times. And when I finally got a DAW, I tried to follow it, but I couldn't follow it for some reason. I couldn't figure out how to follow the
Crazy.
tutorial and shit. And I was trying to like make music and trying to figure out how to make music, and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't have the building blocks, but I didn't have the building blocks to the Coliseum that I was trying to build. However, I had the foundation in the sense that I knew the music. I understood the music to an intuitive level. Yes, I may not be able to explain the scale or anything like that, but I can explain to you how the music makes you feel and so on and so forth.
I
Um,
love that zone. You have a lot of detail, like the repetition, all of that. That's part of your style. So I love how knowledgeable you are and detailed in the backstories between like all of your tracks. And I can't wait to hear more. I cannot wait to hear more of what you have.
yeah, I just so happen to have a weird windfall of money come to me, so I said, "Fuck it, I can spend $50."
I appreciate that. I'm so glad we got to hear these because this was really refreshing tonight. Like to hear this type of sound and now hear like all the background like of what you're into, like the theory, and like you're so knowledgeable, like EQ, all that stuff. So it's dope to hear that as a producer. That's
Yeah,
really dope.
yeah. Is
Well,
there anything else that you'd like to ask me?
you told I feel like I know the whole Zone Lero lore. I
Oh,
feel
you
like
don't. You really don't, because you haven't even scratched the surface. It's an entire iceberg.
I would love to know more. We're actually gonna hop back into the free line in a few here, but I need to get you back up here for interview again, Zone, so we can get some more details.
Fair, fair. Just let me know. I'm on Discord. Just message me.
Yes, I would love to because you know a lot of different things, especially like when you're talking about the back rooms, the subculture of that, and you're very knowledgeable. So I would love to like just pick your brain about some things.
Yeah, sure. We can do that. Talk to me on Discord.
Say
Just
less.
Discord. Send me a friend request, even. I don't care.
Okay, let's do it then.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome.
I love making connections and stuff.
Oh, let's do it, Zone. Let's do it. Thank you so much for hopping on here and giving us some just all this lore, even though you said you have more lore. I feel like
Yeah, I have a lot. Okay, so first things first. When you go to my profile, you're not gonna see a link tree. I tried to set that up.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to set that up. I tried. You're gonna want to go to my YouTube.
Okay, your YouTube page.
You're gonna want to search for my name on Google. You should pull up it should pull up everything, including my website.
Say
And a bunch of other
less.
stuff. I haven't actually searched up my own name to see what comes up, but I know what comes up previously, so you should be able to find my stuff through simple Google search.
Okay, perfect.
No Hero, the Lyrical Anti-Hero works.
Perfect. Thank you, Zone. I appreciate you for hopping on here.
Yep.
Round of applause for Zone Lero, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Thank you, Zone. I don't know if you're headed to bed or if you're gonna chill in the chat here, but thank you so much for.
I'll chill in the chat.
Okay, say less. All right, I will see you in there.
All right, bye.
All right, good night. Yeah, give it up for Zone Lero. Killed it tonight. And then we got so much info. I gotta love it. Gotta love it. Let's hit it. What up? That one always gets me. That one always gets me. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with Zone. Zone is always super active in the Discord too, and just, I mean, everything. Y'all look up the SoundCloud, the YouTube, the website. Zone got it, okay? Zone got it. I love that we got to do a little DJ spin tonight. A little something, something. I love doing that, y'all. If you ever want to submit a Muse Spotlight, the window's open. We have to limit it to about 2 Muse